Happy Sunday, Redeemer. Today is Sunday, November 10th, and I'm Pastor Justice McKenzie, currently serving at St. Peter Lutheran Church in Modesto, California. Have you ever wondered how your pastor, Pastor Adam Mueller, stressed himself into not only one, but two detached retinas? Well, when I was a vicar, Pastor Mueller sat me down and he said, "Look, Vic, you work like a dog for 16 hours serving people, whether it is your congregation or your family or your friends. And at the end of those 16 hours, when you collapse, God will give you the rest you need." More on that in just a second. In news, today you are all celebrating Pastor Miller's 25th anniversary in the public ministry. And within those 25 years, Pastor Mueller was tasked with the responsibility of teaching and training several men as they went out to their vicar year. And these men seem to remember Pastor Mueller giving them different advice than he gave to me.
Hello, I'm Pastor Luke Italiano, and I get to serve God's people in Florence, Kentucky at Amazing Grace Lutheran Church. And Pastor Mueller was my bishop, and he taught me many pieces of wisdom, but perhaps the most important one, I remember this word for word, it changed my life. Sometimes the most important thing you can do for the ministry is take a nap. So if you excuse me, I have some important things to do.
Hello from Livonia, Michigan, a suburb of Detroit. My name is Josh Free. I serve as one of three pastors here at St. Paul's in Livonia. I served as a vicar under Pastor Mueller in 2010 and 2011 in Kokomo, Indiana. Congratulations to Pastor Mueller for serving the Lord in the public ministry for 25 years. No doubt you've been a blessing to many people. So I ask God to continue to bless you, Pastor Mueller, and your family, and that he gives you good health, that you're able to serve the Lord for many more years to come.
Hi, my name is Pete Metzger. I currently serve as pastor at St. Peter Lutheran Church in St. Albert, Alberta, Canada. To my knowledge, I hold two statistical distinctions as one of Pastor Miller's former vicars. The last to spend his whole year in Kokomo, Indiana, where I not only learned how to properly address heresy in the WELS ministry, but also how to successfully daughter a congregation. But then also the other statistic is that I was the first of Adam's vicars to be unmarried, which stands out for two reasons. One, the congregation there was so confused they thought that seminary set us up with spouses before vicar year. But the other is that Adam and Amy invited me into their home every Monday night, ensuring that there was at least one night a week that I wasn't eating ramen. Thank you, Adam, and congratulations to you and Amy and Annie and all the rest that I haven't met yet on 25 years in ministry.
Hi, I'm Pastor Jeremy Washi. I am currently at Salem Lutheran Church and School in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and I have the pleasure of being Adam's fifth vicar. And I hope some of you in Tucson remember me as Vicar Washi because I was the one who moved with the Millers from Kokomo, Indiana to Tucson, Arizona. Thank you for the vicar year that I had with you. Thank you for demonstrating the pastoral heart that is needed, Adam, and for the rest of the Miller family for welcoming me into your home and to the congregation in Tucson. Thank you for the love that you showed to me as well, too. And I also have thank you from one of the members that I know is dear in your heart, as all of the members in Kokomo are. He wanted to say hi as well, too. Ned?
Adam, I want to wish you a wonderful 25th anniversary. So if you get a chance, come back to Kokomo, and we'd love to see you.
Congratulations, Adam.
Hey there, this is Pastor Eric Zabel. I have the privilege of serving God's people at St. Peter Lutheran Church in Clovis, California. When I was a vicar, I remember Pastor Mueller and I talking about loving people. And the question came up, how do you love someone who just drives you crazy? And what he taught me was this. He said, there's going to be people who are going to be creative and proactive in the ways they test your love and your patience. Those may be the people you want to steer clear of or avoid, but those are also the people who make you a better Christian, make you a better pastor, because they get you to reflect on the shortcomings of your own heart, and they drive you back to the heart of Jesus, whose love never fails. So, by the grace of God, I can get creative and proactive in the way that I show love and patience toward other people. because Jesus has shown me the same dedication. So, Pastor Miller, thank you for the love and the patience that you have shown to me my vicar year and for equipping me to do the same for my people. And there was one more thing that you taught me that I think would be something good for all of us to remember this day. It's Miller time.
Hi, I'm Micah Otto, currently serving as a missionary and Christian leadership trainer through the Friends Network in Metro Manila, Philippines. I served as a vicar under Pastor Miller at Redeemer from 2022 to 2023. Now, one thing that you will rarely catch Pastor Miller without as he goes around in his day is his Franklin Covey planner. I can only imagine what 25 years of those pages look like if they were all stacked up, and all of the lives that have been blessed through that schedule. Congratulations on this day, Pastor, and may God continue to bless you for your future years of service.
As you heard, you have spent 26 years now in the ministry, and God has given you the rest that you've needed to continue serving Him and His people. I still remember the very first time I sat down in your office and you served me with a devotion on 1 Kings chapters 18 and 19. After Elijah battles the great prophets of Baal on Mount Carmel, fire rains down from the sky and the people of Israel don't turn back to the true faith and the one true God. Elijah is so disappointed, he runs away to a cave. And God comes to him and says, "What are you doing here, Elijah?" I keep this letter in my desk because inside there is the certificate of baptism and confirmation for a young woman. She was my first ever student in Bible information class who went through all 10 lessons from the confirmation course that you provided me. It got to the Sunday when she was supposed to be baptized and confirmed. Her name was in the bulletin, her certificate's right here, and she never showed up. You can imagine how stressful and devastating that is to a young man 4 months into his first year of ministry. And so on this envelope, I wrote that question. What are you doing here? I keep it in my desk because it reminds me of her, reminds me of you, and it reminds me of our awesome God who provides us with rest and peace in His Word. Keep serving God's people. Rest up today, wake up tomorrow and serve for 16 hours like a dog, and God will give you the rest you need. Congratulations, Adam Miller, on 25 years in the ministry.